Our society right now is so fixated on the fact that we only deal with the surface area of a problem rather than the deep root cause. We don't realize, a lot of us don't realize that the problems are a surface level thing that comes from deep within, which is the root cause. What's the root cause of every problem that you have right now in your life? What's the root cause? What is already happening in your reality is a manifestation of something deeper, the root cause of that problem. So, a good example is, I would say, a majority of the any industry, for that matter, any industry at all, that treats problems rather than treats the root cause that causes that problem. Okay, so our job as human beings is to find out and to understand what is the root cause of certain problems. Here's a good example. If you have some chronic pain somewhere in your body, some muscle tension, that could very well be some kind of root cause that is coming from some deep-seated traumas that we have not looked into yet, right? The psychosomatic relationship between our minds and our memories and the trauma stored inside these memories that manifests as like some kind of chronic tension in certain parts of your body. That is a root cause. The root cause is undealt trauma. The root cause is undealt memories, things that we refuse to face head on and to be honest with ourselves why these problems persist in the physical body, why these problems persist in my environment, in my experiences, in my life, why these problems persist, right? And then we try to kind of like put some balm onto it by by focusing on what are some solutions that is outside of us that can cause this pain to go away. But it doesn't go away because the deep issue, the root cause, has not been dealt with. So the external thing will not go away until the deep root cause thing has been faced head on with truth and honesty, not to other people, but to my own self. Truth and honesty for my towards myself. I can lie, but ultimately I can never lie to myself, right? Yourself knows when you are lying to yourself. Yourself knows something deep within yourself, knows whether or not you are living with integrity, with truth, with honesty, with sincerity, or you're just lying to yourself, right? So people take drugs, people take all these, they buy courses that tell them things that makes them feel comfortable and at ease for that short period of time, right? If you try something and it only gives you some form of clarity and some form of relief from the pain that you're suffering for a moment of time, then that is not useful at all. You're just wasting your energy, your effort, your money, your resources onto all these external things in hopes that they will help to deal with some root cause, some deep rooted issues within yourself. And it doesn't last, right? It's not sustainable. You know that deep down, you know that these kind of courses only tell you certain things to make you feel relief for that certain duration of time, and then after that you're back to square one. And if we don't discern this for ourselves, then we'll keep on going back to the same thing in different forms, as in like drugs. Oh, I can smoke some drugs or take some pills uh, to relieve this sensation for this short period of time, and then it wears off, and then I need a stronger dose. I need to pay more money for the stronger dose of drugs, or the stronger dose of some kind of like alpha male events, or or some kind of like training courses to learn how to deal with my problems, to how to be more vulnerable. I need to take courses on how to manifest, right? Manifest the life that I want, right? And I need to pay a sum of money to learn from this master. Wow, this master outside of me. Yes, I revere you, master. I'm going to pay $5,000 for you to teach me how to be an alpha male, how to succeed in business, how to, okay, yes, give me the steps, right? Step one on how to be pain free. Okay, I gotta believe. I gotta believe in this particular master, no one else. I gotta believe in him. Okay, I paid $5,000 in hopes that this person or this entity, this corporation outside of me would be able to provide some kind of product, some kind of motivational speeches. Yes, I want to feel the presence of this person and their courses that I paid $5,000 for. And yes, I claim, I accept. And then before you know it, few days passes, you're out of that environment, and then you go back to square one, and now you need to pay for the second course that costs twice as much. You see the vicious cycle that happens over and over and over again that keeps you stuck. It's the fact that we do not realize that we have all these healing power within ourselves, and the healing power is truth and honesty and integrity towards ourselves. That's it. Your body knows what it needs to do next to be able to achieve what you have always been looking for. Real, true, deep, lasting peace and elevation from all this pain and suffering that you're experiencing right now. No course, no guru, none of that would be able to help you on this journey. You have only truth, honesty, integrity, and sincerity towards yourself to be able to sustainably propagate the feeling of peace, the feeling of joy, the feeling that you are improving. Nothing outside of you would ever be able to give you that kind of freedom. Right? I don't have the knowledge to. I don't have the steps. I don't have the methods, the methodological, the methodological, logical steps in order to achieve happiness. First, I have to, do this. Okay, then once I've achieved that, a second step is to. No. There are things that do not operate on the logical mind, on the frequency of logic. There are things beyond the mind, the logical mind. Is there something beyond that animates all of this, that gives you solutions for all of this? And in a sense, you can call it God, the universe, the presence, the spirit, our soul guide, whatever it is. But then even that is a trap sometimes. For most of people, that can become a trap in and of itself, right? We have materialized what God is supposed to be. We have statues of Buddha. Okay, yeah, this is what Buddha looks like. But we forget that this is just a materialistic symbolism of what a Buddha is supposed to be like. God, God has some halo around them. They shine bright. There's some ethereal light beaming out from their body. That's the presence of God. Yes, I feel it. But it's not outside of us. God is within. God is never outside of us. There are statues and people like the Buddha, Krishna, Jesus, Prophet Muhammad. These are symbolisms of God themselves, because they themselves have achieved some sort of enlightenment. And enlightenment is basically just realization. You're enlightened, you realize, you see through all the crap, you see through all the bullshit, you see through the veil, right? They are symbolisms of someone who have achieved realization that all of this is Maya, is all illusion. Nothing more, nothing less, right? And then people try to make these figures of enlightenment to be some form of higher forms of human. These people have been evolved so high to a level where I have to pray and revere them. Have respect for these beings because they have gone through the work. They have gone through a lot of suffering to realize their true nature. Yes, have some respect, revere them, yes, but don't take it the wrong way, like majority of society right now. They take it the wrong way and think that, oh, this person is so far away from what I'm trying to achieve. I can never be someone like Buddha. I can never be someone like Christ. I can never be someone like Krishna or Prophet Muhammad. I will never be. They are messengers of God because within them is seated God, and they are the messengers of God because they preach things that come through them, through the seat of God. Nothing more, nothing less, right? There's no hard and there's no hard and fast rule. There's no rule that says that, okay, to be spiritual, I have to wear this certain kind of clothing. I have to shave my head. I have to be holy. I can never be mad, jealous, or angry. I have to be a stoic. I have to be always calm and yes, peace, yes. Even though I see someone, getting shot right in front of me, peace, no fear, no fear. I see my house getting bombed, no fear. That's not being human. That does not mean that you're enlightened. That just means you're delusional. Right? There is a difference between being delusional, and having faith, right? Being delusional is something that there's something that you need to do right now, but you just push it away and then, oh, I have trust in God. That is being delusional. Being with integrity, being divinely guided, right? Being faithful to that which is beyond us is more than just sitting there and doing nothing. It's about taking inspired action. It's about the understanding that God within you, that is connected to some kind of source or energy. The God within you animates your life through the instrument of your body. And then we make the mistakes as well of thinking that we are this human body, right? And then we at some point in life, we start to realize, wait a minute, if my body keeps changing, my body grows old, it turns frail with time, with age, and then my body will die one day. It will disintegrate into nothingness, back into nature, return back to Mother Earth to be dissolved or cremated or whatever. Then that cannot be me, right? I cannot identify myself as a 5-year-old me encased in a 5-year-old body. That's not me, right? And I cannot identify with myself as an 80-year-old me, 80-year-old version of me in that frail, old man body. Heck, I may be different from the body. If I identify myself as my body right now, that would change tomorrow. That would change 1 week from now. My weight would change. My hair would grow longer. I may grow a new mole, or I may have some pimples, new pimples. Is that me? Right? We have to move on from this belief that we are our physical bodies and our jobs. We have to stop tying our identities so tightly intertwined with where we live, the things that we have, the things that we own, our partners, our parents, our our football team, our sports team. We have to stop being so intertwined with that identity because it keeps changing. It keeps changing. So nothing outside of us externally is anything rather than just a symbolism for us to hold on to so that we can so that you get the point, right? So there is no hard and fast rule about what God or enlightened beings should look like, right? Revere them. It is just a statue of symbolism. Temples are places of worship for the symbolism and the qualities that the Buddha, or Jesus Christ or Krishna or Muhammad have attained. It's just a symbolism. A temple is just a symbolism, a place of symbolism where it holds all the good qualities of being a person with integrity. That is all that is. You pray, you revere, you pay your respects, you know, and then at the end of the day, realize that it is within you. The God essence is within each and every one of us. So stop putting your power outside to whatever external thing that is, right? Stop putting your power and your pride and your stop projecting good qualities that you want for yourself outside of you, because it is within you. It is within each and every single one of us. And the most powerful thing to be able to shine a light upon all those good qualities that are within us is truth. Being honest and truthful towards ourselves. That is all. No more, no less. I hope you guys got the message from this video. And leave a comment what you think, or leave your 2 cents, right? I'll be happy to share and hear and acknowledge what your thoughts are, basically. All right. See you guys in the next one. Bye.